Hey everyone, Kathy here. Welcome to my channel, Yoga by Kathy. As the weather's getting nicer outside, everyone is heading outdoors to go for their runs. This class is not just for runners. If you are doing any kind of cardio or sports activity, you can also use the stretches and instructions in this video to give your body the adequate warm-up to make sure you have a safe practice. So in this two-part series, I'm going to guide you through a 15-minute warm-up, which is this class, and I will be linking a second video to a cool down class, which is more focused on passive stretching. So for this class, we're going to use 1 or 2 blocks as well as a strap. So when you're ready, let's get started. And remember, if you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below anything else you'd like to see or work on in the future. And remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to get weekly yoga videos. We're going to come down onto our mats, making our way into a wide-legged child's pose to begin. We're going to bring the big toes together, walk the knees to the edges of your mat, give yourself a push through the palms of your hands, send the hips all the way back towards the heels. Now if you're a little bit high off the ground, always make sure we're not dumping our weight forward and lifting the hips. Bring the floor up towards you, slide a block underneath your chest or forehead, and then we slowly drop our chest, drop our foreheads down towards the ground. We'll take 5 deep breaths to begin our practice, allowing our breath to slow down. Really focusing on deep and full, long inhalations and exhalations, setting up the tone of our practice. And as we focus on preparing our body for our run or whatever cardio exercise you might be doing, try to cultivate this breath through all of our movements for the next 15 minutes. Last breath here. Inhale fully. Exhale all the way down to the pit of the belly. And let's take an inhale, look forward, rocking up onto your hands, coming onto all fours. So bring the knees back in closer together. We're going to take a few cats and cows here to warm up our spine. On the inhale, dropping belly, lift the heart, lift the sit bones. Exhale, chin to chest, start to press the floor away. Inhale, arching through the back. Lifting up, gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, keeping the arms straight, chin towards the chest. Taking 3 more breaths here. Let's start to move our spine, finding a little bit more limberness, a little bit more length with every cycle. And last one. Exhale, coming back into center. We're going to take the right toes back. So inhale, point the right toes behind, flex the ankle, place the toes down onto the ground. So holding our plank pose, shoulder over the wrist, we're going to kick back, press down through our palms, lengthen the back of the legs, pushing the heel towards the back wall, finding length through the spine, stretching into the calves. One more breath here. And slowly release. Look forward. Keep your gaze steady on a single point to stay balanced. We're going to lift that right leg off the ground. Bend the knee, point the toes up. So stay here. Continue to squeeze the hamstrings. Kick the foot up. Once you're balanced, maybe pick up your opposite hand. So left hand sweeps forward. Maybe we reach back, grabbing onto the top of the foot, finding a bind in tiger pose. So a gentle stretch. We don't need to go super deep here to start. Allow your belly to soften so our spine is in extension. Continue to kick the foot up, stretching into the quads, top of the leg, and giving our left shoulder a little bit of stretch through that resistance. One more breath. And slowly release. Take that right foot to the outside of the right hand, coming into a lizard pose. So in our lizard or dragon pose, our right toes are going to be pointing out, right heel pointing in. So if you're a little bit tight here, go ahead and grab for your block, place it underneath your hands, so both hands to the inside of the right foot. Holding here for 3 breaths. Now if your knee feels okay, we're going to allow the foot to roll to the outer edges, dropping our right knee out to the side. Again, hands can stay on a block or you can come down onto the ground. We're going to place our right hand, the palms to the inner thigh, give it a little push, so avoiding pushing to the knee joint, and slowly start to twist the body, looking towards your back toes. Gently opening through the chest, give your spine a twist. And exhale, let's bring the foot back, close up the knees, heel toe the right foot to the center of the mat. Let's come up onto fingertips for a low lunge. So here you can grab for your blocks, coming up, walking the hands up onto your blocks, 3 heights to play with. And we're going to bring a little bit of motion to our stretch here. On the exhale, we're going to pull the hips back, coming to half splits. Stretching into the back of our legs, into the hamstrings, pull the sit bones back. So we're not sitting all the way down. That doesn't help us in lengthening the back of the hamstring. So we want to continue to pull our sit bones towards the back wall or to the back of the mat. And at the same time, flexing the ankle so the sole of the foot is pointing forward, toes pointing up. Now let's combine these two together. Inhale, coming forward, lifting the chest. As you exhale, walk the hands back on the floor onto blocks. Exhale, shifting backwards. Inhale, coming forward, lifting the chest, looking forward. And exhale, straighten out that right knee and gently fold forward. Let's do 2 more. Moving with your breath. Try not to rush through the movements. And let's slowly release, coming back to the top of our mats. Hands down, curl the toe, lift the knee. We'll step back into our table position, and we'll repeat on the other side. So starting your tabletop, ground down through your hands. Let's take an inhale. Left toes point back. We're going to flex the ankle so the toes are pointing down. Take a big step back until that back leg is straight. Pressing into your palms, look forward. Continue to dig the ball of the back foot into the floor, stretching into the calves, into the back of the legs. So you want to make sure we're covering all the different muscle groups in our legs, making sure they're nice and limber and warm before our run or whatever cardio activity you're doing. So the calves, hamstrings, quads, and of course the joints. So at the end of your next breath, look forward, inhale, pick up that left leg. We're going to bend the knees, preparing for tiger pose. So a couple options. You can work on squeezing through the hamstrings, bending the knee and kicking upwards if you are not feeling comfortable coming off one hand. If you're balanced and you like to test out your bind, reaching the right hand forward, so opposite hand, opposite foot. Take a breath in here. Exhale, reach back, right hand, left foot. So grabbing on wherever you can. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, soften the belly. So find that arch in the back, spinal extension. Similar to our cow pose movement. Continue to kick back and resist with the arm. 1 more breath. And exhale, we release. Take that foot all the way to the outside of our left hand. Both hands to the inside of the foot. Again, you can reach for a block if you like. So from our dragon or lizard pose, both hands to the inside of the left foot. Our left heel is pointing in, left toe is pointing out. See how it feels here. Grab for your block if you need additional support. Maybe we start to drop the knee open, so rolling to the outer edges of that left foot. Breathing here. And let's take our hand, bring the palm to the inner thighs. Take an inhale, press and lift. Start to turn the chest, looking over your left shoulder, finding a gentle spinal twist. And And exhale, bring it back to center. Closing up the knee, heel toe the foot back into center, coming into your low lunge, rising onto fingertips. Or you can use blocks underneath if you like. Taking the hands back down onto the floor, shifting the hips back, straighten out the left leg, dig the heel into the ground. So again, walking hands down onto blocks or keeping them onto the floor. We're going to connect these two postures through the next few breaths. So on the inhale, let's crawl forward, lifting the chest, look up, low lunge. Exhale, take the hands down, shifting the hips back. Following your breath, begin to move with your inhalations and exhalations. 2 more. Last one. And let's look forward, crawling back to the top of the mat. Curl the toe, lift the knees, step back into our tabletop position. From our tabletop, we're going to inhale, right toes back. As we exhale, open up the hip, allowing the foot to travel towards the left side. And maybe we drop the foot back behind. Stay on your knee, lifting hips up. Or we come into full wild thing, pressing down into your feet. Lift the hips off the ground. One more breath here. Continue to press down to the feet. Drive the hips up high. And exhale, coming back down to the ground. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, extend the left toes back. Exhale, we bend the knee, drop the foot over to the opposite side. From here, take the foot down. Stay on your knee, lifting the chest. Or we take full wild thing, pressing down to your toes. Drive the hips up, breathing deeply. Opening through the front of the body. And exhale. We release. Coming back down to the ground. Curl the toes, lift the knees. Let's come into downward facing dog. Exhale. From our downward facing dog, pedal out your feet a few times. Drop the heel, pedaling out side to side. Dropping the chest, long spine. We're going to look forward. Step the feet together to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, look forward halfway. Exhale, we're going to come into chair pose. Keep the knees together, reaching the arms up. One breath here. And exhale, take the hands down, coming all the way into a toe squat. We're going to lean the weight forward, allow the heels to come off the ground. So if your knees are a little bit tight and you need some added support, you can slide a block underneath your heels for a little bit of support behind the feet. So we're going to give our ankles a little stretch here, keeping the hands on the ground or onto a block. One more breath. And taking the hands down, hop your feet a little bit wider, come into a wide squat position. Heels and toes pointing out. Let's bring the hands to heart center. Again, use a block underneath your sit bones to raise the floor to give you a little bit more support underneath the hips. So we're going to shift the weight from side to side, left to right. And coming back into center, taking the hands down, heel toe the feet together, right foot forward. Let's step the left foot back. Left hand to the inside, easy twist, opening up through the arms. We're going to reach the hand forward and start to create some big arm circles. So on the inhale, we're going to turn the palm open. On the exhale, turn the hand down, reaching forward all the way to the ground. Warming up our shoulder joints. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch forward, down to the ground. 2 more. And last one. Hands down, let's step back. Downwards facing dog. Press the hips up. Drop the chest down. And we'll switch sides. Step the left foot forward. Top of the mat. Right hand plants down to the ground. Inhale, starting your easy twist. Exhale, we stretch the fingers forward, palms down. Inhale, circle all the way back. Turn the palm up. Big circles, reaching forward and down to the ground. You can exaggerate the movement here if you like. Reaching the arm even further back bigger circles. And slowly let's release the hand down to the ground, stepping back. Let's come down onto our knees. We'll sweep the legs forward, take a seat. Both legs in front. We're going to keep our right foot out, left sole of the foot to the inner thigh, head to knee stretch. So go ahead and reach for your strap if you like, placing around the arches of your right foot. So taking a towel or a strap. Let's take a breath in to lift the chest. Exhale, bowing forward. Keep a flex in the ankles so the toes are pointing up. Continue to kick out through your heel, through the balls of the feet. And let's inhale to come up. We're going to take a twist over towards the left side. So reach your right arm up. Exhale, we're going to twist. Left hand behind to support the spine. And slowly release, come back to center, and we'll switch sides. Left foot out, right sole of the foot to the inner thigh, drop the knee out. Grabbing for your strap if you need, or holding on to the arches of the feet. Taking an inhale, look forward. Exhale, start to bow towards the extended leg. Try to keep the spine flat if you can. Last breath here. Now let's inhale all the way up. We're going to make our way into a twist. Your right hand will come behind. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, we're going to take the left hand to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, we twist. And we'll release, coming back into center. Let's take a seated pose with ankles crossed. Let's take a deep breath in together. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3 breaths. Finding our breath pattern. Last time. And slowly opening up the eyes. We're now done our warm-up. So your body is warm and limber. So go out for your run, bike ride, whatever cardio you're doing. I hope you enjoy this short little video. Remember to always stretch before and after any kind of exercise. So stay tuned to my channel for the next video where I will guide you through a passive stretching for post-run or post-activity recovery. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notification for when that video is up. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your exercise. Thank you and namaste.